She was doing it. Sharon wasn't just using the World Wide Web for work. Nay. Oh shit, Mayday. I parted my hair to the side and it's like I'm a whole new woman. You know, I only used to wear my hair parted to the side, and I remember when I transitioned to the middle part and I was like, I felt weird. I felt, you could see my whole face. I didn't like it, right? And now I went back to a side part today and I'm like, hi, welcome to my life. I'm Bailey. I feel like I keep adding more and more candles in my background. Well, that's because I have been. Breathe. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ripe and ready. I don't think I like it. Kind of looks like a bruise. Let me just blend that. It was a glass bottle shaped like a light bulb. So it's cute. I felt cute drinking out of it. But you know when you break glass, you hear it fall, but you don't see it. You don't see it. So I spent like a good amount of time just on the floor like, where are you, little bastard? Because you're going to get me. You're going to get me one night, and I know it. Like, you think you swept it all up? Nay. Nope. There's always one little tiny speck of glass, and you look right into it. So, right, everyone? Right. A precise eyebrow pencil, and it's in the shade dark brown. I got this when we went to, where was it? This hair makes me feel like I'm in a pageant. I mean, if you get close enough, you could see the imperfections up in the corners. We kind of fucked that up, but who's looking up there? Are you? You shouldn't be. I just recently got a bunch of new... Oh my God! You motherfucker. Sorry, that was my light. It sometimes moves on its own. Okay. Their relationship was pretty... What was that? So it was a deacon at the Second Baptist Church where he also sang in the choir. And he was in charge of the local bus program. He seemed like a great man in the community. But you know what they say? The great ones are the most suspicious. And Halloween night comes around, October 31st, 1974. Hangout time with the neighbor. I need that. So the kids are all excited and they run up to their next home. How come with nails all of a sudden I feel sassy, like I want to point at everything? Over there. Oh dear. 5 21-inch pixie sticks, which he said he got from that house that everyone abandoned. How am I going to do this and talk? This is going to be a nightmare. Okay, anyways, back to the story. Some big-ass pixie sticks. Cool. Sugar. He's like, like, Daddy, I don't feel so hot. I can't even open this. How do you function with these nails? Did I really not take into consideration how hard this was going to be? A nail just popped off. Parents took all of their kids' candy, but all the kids were pissed. I mean, it's Halloween, and I don't even get to eat my candy? Ugh. Why did Timothy have to die and ruin it for all of us, is what they're thinking. I mean, they're children. They're very full of themselves. So what are you going to do, Ronald? Kill your children and get $40,000? Get this, because this is like the cherry on top of the cake ice cream. What in the butt are you doing? While some yelled, trick or treat. Yeah, they yelled that while Ronald was being executed. Be Elvira if you haven't caught on. And here's what's happening. I look like Elvira's cheap sister, Elvuka. My boobs look nice though. I mean, I guess that's all that really matters here. I was like, yeah, let's wear a black turtleneck because like, yeah, I look like a floating head. Floating head. Or Steve Jobs. So if you... or breaking out like me, I'm sorry. You know, since it's October and things are kind of spooky ooky out there, I thought it'd be nice to kind of throwing it in. You could either catch it or you could dodge it. A little bit of a ghost story. Son tells Alan, his father, can you turn on the radio for me because I like sleeping with the radio on. He liked that noise. Alan turns on the radio, kisses his son goodnight, turns off the lights, and goes to his room. So his son is in bed and he turns over and he hears that the radio changes channels. It's one of those radios that has the dial to find the channel. He doesn't really know how to like find his way back to the correct channel it was on. So he gets up out of bed and he goes to his parents' room and he's like, can you come fix the radio for me? It turned channels. So Alan gets up out of bed and he goes back to his son's room and he adjusts the radio for him. Alan just goes back to bed. A few minutes later, the son is in his room, right? And he's just like trying to sleep. This time he sees the radio dial was turning on its own. Like it was just turning stations. Obviously, it freaks him out. So he screams and he goes back into his parents' room. I mean, he's terrified. He just saw a radio dial turning on its own. And he's trying to explain to his parents, like, I saw the dial moving on its own. Can I sleep in here, please? And at this point, Alan is a little bit upset because he's trying to sleep. Alan even says in an interview that he got pretty upset with his son, told him to go back to his room. So Alan unplugs the radio. He takes it from his son's room and is like, no, now you don't get this radio because you're making stories up and I just need to go to bed. So let's just take it out. That's that. Now he doesn't even get the radio and now he's in trouble for something that happened and no one believes him. So summer now turns into winter and by this time the family is just not doing well. They were all really struggling to get a good night's sleep. Either nightmares would wake somebody up, like the children would wake up because they had a nightmare, or even the parents, Alan and Debbie. They said that they were having just really strange dreams. And then some nights they would hear noises, just creaking noises, things that could easily be dismissed. It could be the wind that was causing that noise. Nightmares are happening because of stress. And it really wasn't anything for them to fully worry about because, again, it was just things that you could brush off. Debbie and Alan, they both ran into the bedroom because it was just an intense scream. Not a normal scream, but a scream. I can't see. Come here. Incident. That's when Alan started sleeping in his daughter's room. He said he was there to protect the youngest kids. That's why he started sleeping in their room. But, maybe he was scared. Oh, I look so stupid. While sleeping with the girls, the brother wakes up because he hears a loud bang. It scares him. It just kind of wakes him up. And when he wakes up, he kind of looks around and he sees a dark figure by the door. He couldn't make out what it was, but it was watching him and he just knew it was watching him. He screamed and he grabbed the children and yelled to Debbie to get the hell out of the house, that they were leaving right now. Debbie is like, oh, thank God, because Alan doesn't want to leave, but okay, we're leaving. Yep, let me put on my final look and I'll be right back. I'm a cat. Meow. Okay, so let's finish the story. Ghosts. The kids are out Halloween night trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treat. Mm-hmm. Now, when they're there, they don't find any of the God, what are those called? The shells? Spent shells? Ammunition shell? Mm-hmm. They don't find that. They don't find any of that. But they also don't find any evidence. Goldine is just ready to spill the tea, as you kids call it. To Peter, they go running off, right? And they get back into their car and then they drive off. So once they get back into the car, they drive off to a lady named Margaret's house. And the reason that they drove back to this lady's house is because they were borrowing her car. Jesus. I'd be so pissed if I was Margaret. Really? You're gonna use my car to kill somebody? Fucking dicks. Liked her. She was like, yay, Betty. Yay. The L word is lesbians. Oh, nay, nay, nay. They don't use that word. No such thing as lesbians. You can no longer see Joan. Joan, it's been real. I'm out. Joan is hurt, but she is pissed. She is heartbroken, and she became fixated on removing the problem. The problem that was preventing her from being with Betty. And that problem, baby girl, was a man named Peter. To just becoming a little... Of course, my eye is watering and ruining all the fun. I'm really bummed. Paley, people are literally dying. Get over it. Goldine was just looking for a way out. Oh, I look like a clown. I kind of like it. A trick-or-treater murderer and was frequently cited as an example of women receiving softer treatment in the courtroom. I'm gonna change into my costume and I'll be right back for final thoughts. Whew, it's real moist in here. How do I put this lightly? I look like a hooker. Not even like an expensive one. Hi, how are you today? My name is Bailey Sarian, and today I thought we would do something very special. You see, it's fall, baby. And if you know anything about us ladies, we fucking love fall, okay? As soon as it's fall, we just go nuts. Pumpkins, candles, socks that are woolly and very warm. We like that shit. So I thought I would do a fall-inspired makeup tutorial. I have this beautiful poopy background. It's very fall, very fall. Something just like switches in our brain and we're like, fall, bitch. Sorry. So I did my eyebrows kind of dark, and that's okay because it's fall. Thank you. It's the most beautiful brown fall, baby. Fall. It's fall. Fall. Ooh, fall. I love this. Good call. Whose idea was this? Mine? Great idea. It's just ever so lightly going in here. Fall. Fall. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. This is Marc Jacobs. It's the Air Blush number 500. Just a hint of blush. I'm like, just a hint. I'm so funny. I was watching Double Dare. They brought it back. Did you know that? No. Yeah. It looks like I just like shoved pudding in. I'm like, I didn't get into the pudding, Mom. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Meow, meow. See, I'm a great cat.
Hey,